Hello everybody, Double J 101 back again with another toy review. Today we'll be taking a look at Battle Slash and Road Trap, which combine to make BATTLETRAP. So before we dig into the packages, let's go ahead and take a closer look at them. First we see Battle Slash in his packaging. He is a Legends class, transforms into a helicopter. Here is the figure himself inside the package. And on top of the package we have a very nice picture of Battle Slash himself. As for the back of the packaging, we have some good old warnings. We show Battle Slash with a Prime Master in the back of his helicopter. We also show it takes 18 steps to get Battle Slash between his helicopter mode and his robot mode. Getting the package a little closer, we can see his bio, Battle Slash, torments Autobots with his Duocon partner, Road Trap. Next, we'll take a look at Legends Class Road Trap in his packaging, which we see he's a blue truck. Here's the figure inside of the package, as well as another fantastic picture on the cardboard. I really do love the artwork that they have done on these Power of the Prime packages. It really is nice. They put a lot of effort into this artwork. On the back, we show Road Trap here in his truck mode with a Prime Master running on top. We also show that there is 12 steps to get him in between his truck mode and his robot mode. Lastly, let's take a look at Road Trap's biography, which will be torments Autobots with his Duocon partner, Battle Slash. Very original. It's kind of the exact same thing that Battle Slash has said, but you know, hey, they're Duocon, so maybe they'll just say the same thing. Otherwise, that's about it for their packages, so let's go ahead and get them open and see if they are as cool as they seem. And here we have Road Trap and Battle Slash out of their packaging and in their robot mode. This review will be a little different. I am going to start with them in their robot mode, get them to their vehicle mode, and then their combined mode. It's just a little easier that way. And when you get these in the package, it's a little more complicated to get them into their vehicle mode. So we'll go through that today instead of the opposite. So before we get into that though, let's go ahead and back him up and see what else came in the packaging. Now for Battle Slash, we have his Power of the Primes collector's card right about here. It's a nice light blue tint. This is Solus Battle Slash. Forges helicopter blades that function in the void of space. Now for Road Trap, we have a nice Power of the Primes collector card as well. Very nice artwork, the back of the package card. And this one is Megatronus Road Trap. This is the first I've opened that's actually Megatronus, so pretty cool there. Toys with enemies to make them suffer. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at Battle Slash and move Road Trap to the side. We have very nice paint detail here on the chest. We have very nice detail in the face as well. Silver paint with red eyes. We have blue paint in the shoes. And the rest of the robot is just kind of a lightish gray. It's more of a white gray than anything else. We have purple here on the sides and on the back. You can see a little bit of what he becomes. And we have the nice Decepticon logo here on the front. As for articulation, the head is on a swivel only. Doesn't go up and down. We have the arms are on a weird ball joint here. They don't exactly go forward much. They go about here. You can't really get it much more, but you can make them go up and down. There's a ball joint here at the elbow as well. Down here in the legs, we have it here at the thigh, the knee as well, and none in the feet. As for Road Trap, he is very nicely painted. He is blue throughout with some nice yellow paint and red paint throughout as well. We have a very good Decepticon logo here on his chest, and that face and head sculpt is just awesome. Look at that great paint detail on the face and the visor. Mine has a little chipped paint here on the top of the head, but that's nothing to be too upset about. As for articulation, we have here at the shoulder, this is a normal ball joint kind of rotation here at the shoulder, so he has all kinds of motion. He can get his arms all the way up, not like Battle Slash. We have here at the elbow as well, the thigh and the knee, and good rotation on the side to make him get a really nice angle however you want him to be. As for comparison, we can see the size difference between him and Starscream, who is a Voyager, as well as the size difference between these two and a Deluxe. Now let's go ahead and get these two in their vehicle modes. We'll go ahead and start with the easy one, which will be Road Trap here. Move Battle Slash to the side. Firstly, let's go ahead and move the arms out of the way, get them to the back. The legs we are going to straighten out and bring the windshield down. Kind of connect this. As for the chest, you just rotate this all the way down to the front of the car, which should line up nicely right there. As for the bottom of this vehicle, you're going to rotate the wheels out of the front of the car first before you get the arms down. So then you're going to rotate the arms in, get those connected like so. Do the same thing on the other side. Rotate this up, fold in and connect. Then you will bring the wheels down. Just put those inside the hands there. That'll hold it into place, kind of make it more even with the wheels. On the back here, you will fold this down and fold it in, making it look kind of odd in the back. It kind of looks like it's missing something, but that is how it's supposed to be. But there you have Road Trap in his vehicle mode. Now on to Battle Slash. This one is a little tougher. So let's go ahead and get started on him. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and bring this piece forward. That way we can put the head inside, rotate these arms out like so, and bring it on back. Down here for the legs, you're going to rotate these all the way around to the other side and get those straightened out. Rotate the bottom piece of the legs as well. And at this point you can connect here and bring this around to form the back of the helicopter. At this point in time, it might be easier to just rotate these up a little bit to bring the arms around and get them in position like so. Bring this back down. Bring this piece forward. Before we bring these up, let's go ahead and bring the hands inwards, which will be a little tough. Mine's always a little tough when I do this. Bring it in, and right about here on the hand, just connect here, and then you can bring it up just like so. Fold that in. Same with on this side. Fold this around, peg it into that slot right there. Once you bring it up, these two hands right here can connect. You push it together, and there's a slot right here on the back of the helicopter. Bring that down, kind of straighten out the propeller so you can bring the top of the helicopter down, and bring the nose cone around. And if you have it right, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, you can turn the propellers pretty well, which this one looks like it turned out pretty well. But there you have Battle Slash in his vehicle mode. Now overall with these two vehicles, I really do like Battle Slash more than Road Trap. He's just a lot better design. There's a little bit more of a difficulty with him being transformed, but just overall it is a nice helicopter. It has nice rotation on the propellers if you actually transform them correctly. Sometimes it's a little more difficult, but as long as you get the right kind of motion of how to transform him, he does propel pretty well. This also shows off the detail in the figure in helicopter mode as well. You have a nice view of the windshield here with some red paint on the sides. Otherwise, not a ton more detail, but still a pretty nice figure overall. As for Road Trap, you can see the very well detailed outside paint job on this car. A lot of it you can see how he pretty much just becomes a robot, but overall it's pretty good detail. On the front here we have nice yellow and silver paint for the grille. As for the top of the car, it's not too bad either. For a little comparison, let's go ahead and move Battle Slash off to the side and bring in the G1 Road Trap, which you can get a nice comparison view of the two, see how well they look. The G1 is actually a little bit of a darker blue, and the windshield's a little more pinker. It may just be because mine's kind of old, you know, being that it's a G1 figure. But at the same time, it actually could have been pink. I don't really know the exact color scheme of this figure from back then. For the grille, you can see there was some red here on the sticker, but not present in the G1 figure, but that's okay. As for the Battle Slash portion, here is the G1 Battle Slash, which severely lacks detail in painting on the screen and whatnot, but it does have the Decepticon logo here on top. This one's much bigger than this one, but then again, this one again is more modern. We also are missing the blue paint throughout the windshield, which was a very nice touch on this figure, and just a little bit of detail throughout the figure. But, you know, that's a little more expected in this G1 figure, as, you know, neither this one or the original Road Trap never actually transformed into a figure themselves. They only combined together to make BATTLETRAP. Now for the moment I'm sure you all have been waiting for, let's go ahead and get these two combined together to make BATTLETRAP. First, let's move Battle Slash to the side and get to Road Trap. Bring him into his leg mode. First you bring the head up, like so. Bring the head around if you like. It's not necessary, but it is an option. Down here you're going to separate completely. This part on the bottom you're going to wiggle loose after you bring the windshield up. Just wiggle this loose, bring it down. Like so. Same with this side. Bring that windshield up a little bit so you can wiggle it free. Just like so. Right there. As you do this, you will bring the windshield to make it right on the top part of the foot on both sides. Bring it just like so. And there you have the legs ready to go. As for the torso, let's go ahead and bring the chest piece forward, just like so. Get that out of the way. Take the hands, disconnect them, and you're going to rotate these all the way to the back, like that. These legs will separate and actually become the arms. Just rotate these inwards, like so. This will connect right here on the torso. Same with this side, right here on the torso. Bring the head up of BATTLETRAP. Bring the chest in on the back. Back here, it can get a little weird. It depends on how you want to do it. I like this a little better, so what I do here is I rotate the hands all the way around and bring it down. Gonna make them straight. Same with this side. Bring these around and down. Fold it back in. As you do, I tend to move this, actually kind of putting the propeller in the back of the figure like so. That you don't have to do it this way, I just kind of like it this way. It holds that propeller in place. You fold this hand back like this, and if you connect the two hands in the back like this, it actually looks pretty good as a back. Now the propeller doesn't move, but it looks pretty nice for the back of the figure. Now for the hands, rotate this inwards on both sides. Rotate the arms around. And that is the torso mode. So now that we have the torso and the legs ready to go, all you do is shove Road Trap's head into Battle Slash, and there you have BATTLETRAP. Boy, oh boy, this figure is sweet. For being just two Legend class figures put together, there is such nice detail to this figure. Just look at that head sculpt. It is so nice. The silver paint for the eyes, and it's like a lighter blue here on the mouth with the darker blue on top. Just a fantastic figure. I couldn't ask for anything more with these two. The only slight complaint would be that you have to buy them separately. They don't come together. But again, that's okay because these figures are so well made and well put together. I love the combination of the two. It is exactly what I would hope we would get with a Duocon set. Now in this mode, we do have some articulation. We have articulation here at the waist for swivel. We have good articulation in the thighs. Not a whole lot in the knee, but we do have swivel here for the ankle. Just a little bit. Get them into a nice pose. Arms, of course, at the elbows here and the shoulders. But that's really about it. Now for comparison, let's go ahead and bring in G1 BATTLETRAP. You can get a nice view of the difference between the two figures and see how they compare as well. Overall, being that this is one figure and this is two different figures, I think they did a very nice job updating this to make it more modernized. Also for comparison, you can see his height compared to a deluxe figure, which is very close in height, what you would expect with two Legend class figures connected together, as well as a size comparison between them and a Voyager, so you can get a nice view of size difference there. Overall, I have to say, if you have a chance to pick these two figures up, I highly recommend it. These two are fantastically put together. They both have very good transformations on their own and are nice figures on their own, but when you get them in a combined mode, It is just awesome. This guy is by far worth the money, in my opinion, and a great representation of the G1 figure. But that's about it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, thank you if you already did, and I will talk to you again soon. Thanks.
Changing